Took nary a moment. Now that we're here, what did you have in mind, Arisen?
Oh, that's right. I was telling you about the Gigantus. Now, listen well. That just as the Arisen commands the pawns, supposedly the Brine have the... As for what the Brine deem an act of some would argue that 'tis the hand of... But what of it? Those unbidden sips of ale are what keep... That brings me back to what I was saying about the... 'tis formed of clay, and tall enough to graze its brow upon the very cloud. And should it be stirred to life by the voice of this... You do not believe?
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
It seems Ibrahim's scrap store offers confidential appraisals of jewels and the like.
Pray, allow me to show you the way.
I quite agree.
No! I'm not sending anyone into that cave!
But Jonas, isn't it your duty to aid our people?
I've held my tongue till now, but no longer. You would leave one of your own. This is impermissible. A village is nothing without its people. Sacrificing that poor soul amounts to... As Halves leader, you ought to strive to do whatever you can to bring him back. Can you truly say this decision benefits your people, Jonas?
Who are you to question me? I'll suffer none of your impudence, outsider! Be gone from our...
I, Jonas, I am an outsider, and therefore have no reason to heed any commands you would give. I shall follow my own will, and do what must needs be done. All those with the strength and courage to do the same, join me at Stormwind Cave.
Let us make haste, that no life may be lost on our account.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say. Well met. Looking to make a purchase? Hope to see you again.
Most sensible, Master. You'll be able to move much more freely with a lighter pack.
My legs
I think I can manage.
I best make myself scarce.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Ooh, stomach's complaining.
Over here, if you please.
That old man by the shore. What drives him so unbendingly out into open waters?
Curious, isn't it?
Perhaps we will understand more in time.
Set me any task you like, Master. I could take on the entire world if need be.
We have reached our destination.
Tis you. Have you come to join us in our rescue? My thanks. The captured villager ought to be within. Let us hurry.
We will likely find our charge in the cave's depths. Shall we press on? Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
I will not be swayed.
Follow me, if you would.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Try not to catch cold. This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
We shall have to crane our necks to spot our foes in a place like this.
Keep your eyes peeled.
I'm saved. Thank you.
Thank heavens you yet let us be on our way. The other villagers shall be thrilled to...
We'd best report back.
The mission was a success. I wonder what Sir Jonas will have to say of our efforts. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Pray, follow me. I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
It is not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
You have returned triumphant, I see. Oh, what a relief.
Indeed. And now that the task is done, I shall leave Har village, ne'er to return. In exchange, I beg you to forgive those who joined me. I incited them, and so I alone ought suffer the penalty of exile. Yet I will go forth from this village with my head held high.
There'll be no need for that, Ulrika. In light of your good...
After you left, we who remained discussed that which our village It is as you yourself have said. A village is nothing without its people. Yet 'twas your heartfelt plea that reminded us of it. 'Tis our hope that you will guide us, and that your kindness and wisdom...
Aye. If that is what is needed, I shall rise to the call of duty. I vow to protect this village and its people with my life.
I could not have imagined a better outcome. The village will surely prosper in Sir Ulrika's care.
One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome.
Here at last.
Maybe on I will find my...
Sir Fulvio, the artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned, is residing in Batal. Shall we go and meet with him? Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Oh, this takes... All people fear the dragon.
While you're here, eh?
These writings could be of import.
Need anything? Stop by again soon.
Something fun to do amongst ourselves today.
No one seems to fly when I'm here.
I don't tell half as many lies as my parents.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Do.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Nothing wrong with filching for survival.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
Here already, are we? I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Twouldn't do to meddle in each other's affairs.
Perhaps a breath of fresh air. I am all of a dither.
Oh, how lovely. I'll have to remember this place.
Dull days for us are assigned
Best to remain sober. Much to be done on the morrow.
Always the same dismal affair.
I only pray my watch finishes
Come
without
from the
incident.
humdrum of daily life.
What is life
Not
without
what
a
ever
little
happens
spice?
here, anyhow.
Surely these extravagant...
Waiting my duties is like to flatter.
I fear I've not useful to
We shed our faces at the door.
Surely these extravagances...
Tis quiet as a mill pond here.
This is where I change no lessons. A breath of fresh air is just what I needed.
Methinks I'll have a rest. My feet.
Silence.
The occasion demands we forego boorish inquiry.
I shan't let anything spoil. I find dressing.
I do wonder who's behind the mask, but I shan't pry.
Fine place to collect my...
I'm frightfully busy. No time for idle chatter.
This is where I shame life ends today. Just how I like it.
How are
Is
we
there
to
nary
fight
a
with
chance
such
to
worn-out gear?
I wonder what rumors are to be had else today. I meant for
All this revelry in war's wake.
Methinks I'll have a rest. My feet ache from dancing.
Such cheap drink. It is not at all to my taste.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Surely these extravagant...
All my days are such dull days for us are a sign that all is well.
What was I supposed to say? Wonder if it's too early for
Raven
dinner.
ne'er put gold in my pocket.
Find a place to sit and gather once.
I'm just grateful I get to leave my
Wait for the new equipment to come.
A fine place to sit.
I find it liberating to hide my face for it.
The same tired faces and the same tired face.
Another ale can't make...
Partial to a little quiet from time to time.
Here I might reflect
Have
on
a
my
headache,
affairs in
as it is.
peace.
There's no shame in
This is
living
where I
life.
Happiness is a full schedule.
Overwhelming.
A fine place to sit and gather once.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
Now, no sense getting cold.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
Would that all my days were so tranquil. My
They're the
sword
same tired faces in the same tired frocks.
I must get a newborn. I've much to do.
The townspeople depend on it.
Wouldn't do to meddle in each other's affairs.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
I must get a move on. I've much to do yet.
Sometimes this is the only place I can find peace.
What am
I
I
only
to do?
pray my
Minute
watch
now. Beg pardon, sir, but I'm on duty at present.
Have you business in Batal? Then you, good sir, don't go thinking you can slip through the border checkpoint without trade twixt our nations may be on the upswing. So, should you seek entry in future?
There's comfort in the hot summer day.
Dull days for us are a sign that all is well. I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
Just between you and me, my survey missions through the cavern, my task is to seek out items of Batiz and Enigma, forged of strange material. So back and forth I go on an endless string of expeditions. I grow weary.
Wait for your equipment to come out incident.
"'Twould seem I drank such drink that I am drunk. A fine place to sit and gather one's thoughts.
Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Batal. Apparently, even privately owned items will come to be curtailed soon.
How dreadful! I've some servants ferrying things over from Batal. Mayhap I ought to hasten them along.
A welcome respite from all that hustle and bustle.
Not gathering much of a crowd today. Crowns and politics are no concern of mine.
This is a peaceful place. Perfect for meditation.
You're far from your station, are you not?
I was bored out my skull guarding the palace. At least here I can listen to some courtly music. Makes the hours go by that much quicker.
You ought not to abandon your post.
Ah, don't be like that. You know as well as I do that we're more likely to find a mouse trying to sneak into the palace kitchens than anyone else.
The only person I believe in is myself.
Would that all my days were so
Hubris
Lost
is
track of
no
time.
worst enemy.
This place is too comfortable.
You'll have to excuse me. I have a job.
I'll admit I did worry you'd forgotten me.
I quite like it here.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Won't someone do aught about this?
Polish up my gear for
Look, as long as you relevance is guaranteed tomorrow. That's what's like.
Good evening, sir. I trust you
Shall we get some rest then?